long last, a fan favourite Mario Kart track returns. Mushroom Bridge is returning to Mario Kart Tour next week from Mario Kart Double Dash, and has received a massive upgrade overhaul. So today I'm going to be going over a brief history of the track, its different appearances and changes throughout the series, and what it can mean for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. Anyways, let's get into the video. Mushroom Bridge is the first course of the Flower Cup in Mario Kart Double Dash. It has since appeared in Mario Kart DS as the fourth and final race track of the Leaf Cup, and is set to start in Mario Kart Tour starting with the 2023 Mii Tour. It takes place on a one-way highway near the coast, and the racers have to share the track with slower vehicles that almost always damage the players when struck. This track also shares its music with Mushroom City from its same debut game. The track starts out just before the first left-hand curve. Players can take a path leading off of the main course to the right shortly after the starting line, which goes down a slope to a warp pipe leading to a double item box as it blasts the players back onto the track. The course then heads into a curving tunnel lit up with green lights. The players catch up to the cars they share the track with in the tunnel, and after clearing the curve they encounter 3 item boxes. After leaving the tunnel, the track curves between the coast and some hills topped with mushroom-like huts. A path leads over the hill, but if the players do not have a speed boosting mushroom or star, their car is slowed down substantially by the dirt. Another alternate route exists in this section of the track. There is a sidewalk on the left-hand side of the track, and while much of it is blocked off by fencing, there are open sections granting the players access. There are item boxes on the sidewalks, and the fence protects players from projectiles thrown by the other racers, such as red shells. They can also avoid the traffic on the main road using this route. After curving past the hills, there is a short straightaway. The sidewalk empties back into the road, and the racers all pass through a row of 3 item boxes before entering the tunnel of the track. The tunnel curves around to the left, opening on a straightaway leading to the bridge that's given the course its name. Halfway along the bridge are 3 more item blocks. There are 2 more item blocks on the tops of the bridge's beams, which are also inlaid with dash panels, meaning players who attempt to cross the bridge that way run the risk of losing control and falling off, either onto the track below, which wastes time, or into the water, which means the key would have to save them. While riding on the top of the arches of the bridge, it is impossible to get hit by spiny shells. And finally, after racing across the bridge, the players reach the finish line. Mushroom Bridge makes its classic course debut in Mario Kart DS as the fourth and last race of the Leaf Cup, and the course underwent considerable changes. It is simpler, shorter, and does not have as many obstacles as in Mario Kart Double Dash. Most of the alternate paths were removed, excluding the shortcut over the hills, and this version of Mushroom Bridge now takes its vehicles from Mushroom Ridge, which means the Mushroom Cars, the Bomb Cars, and the Wiggler Wagon is gone. Buses, trucks, and cars all come from Mushroom Ridge in this version. Due to the DS's limited 3D graphics capabilities, vehicles cannot be seen from a far distance as they can disappear when far enough from the player, unlike in Double Dash. Mushroom City and Princess Peach's Castle were both removed from the background, and both of the tunnels are now lit green on the left side and lit red on the right side, compared to the original version where the first tunnel is lit green and the second tunnel is lit red. Also, the second tunnel's turn makes acute angles, as opposed to the second tunnel's turns in Mario Kart Double Dash, which is a natural curve. Mushroom Bridge is set to return in Mario Kart Tour starting with the 2023 Mii Tour. This makes it the first course from Mario Kart Double Dash to return in Mario Kart Tour since DK Mountain in the Animal Tour 13 tours prior, and the course has received a noticeable visual overhaul. First change is that the road along the titular bridge has now been made of brick and is now being decorated with mushroom statues, as well as Peach's Castle being replaced by a different mushroom-themed castle, and Mushroom City's cameo being reinterpreted as a handful of background islands with tall mushroom stalks. Most elements of the track removed in Mario Kart DS, like the mushroom cars, bomb cars, Wiggler wagons, walled off sections following the left perimeter of the course, and the ability to drive on both the sidewalk and the rails of the bridge have been restored. though the warp pipe remains inaccessible. Coins have been added to the sidewalk and the whirlpools beneath the bridge are also restored. The starting banner now sports a redesigned look which matches the shape of the Mushroom Bridge arches while still having the classic Mario Kart logo. However, the starting line area has been reduced in width and the shortcut is noticeably more curved. Also, the starting line is now made out of red and white bricks and now sport mushroom statues on the top. Now I will discuss what this could mean for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Boosted Course Pass. Mushroom Bridge is very likely to be one of the remaining GCN tracks in the Boosted Course Pass. It could make it into either Wave 5 or Wave 6. Currently, by the looks of data mines, it looks like that there are only 3 GCN slots left in the DLC for GCN tracks. And I don't think that we will get both tracks such as Dino Dino Jungle and DK Mountain. And I believe only one of them will make it in, and Daisy Cruiser is basically confirmed and is definitely happening. So I believe that Mushroom Bridge will fill one of these slots, but it's unknown if it will be in Wave 5 or Wave 6. We shall have to wait and see what Nintendo does in the near future when they add it to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for today's video, and overall I am very excited for Mushroom Bridge to debut in Mario Kart Tour, and the potential of it being able to appear in the Boosted Course Pass. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!